back-to-back Epomaker keyboard reviews. Epomaker reached out and sent me another one. They actually sent me two in one go. The other one was the Brick 87, which I have a review already published for. We will test this one out today. This is the RT100, another good-looking board, another good-looking keyboard from Epomaker. Obviously, I like them. I mean, they sent me this one here, the F99 XL, and it's a really nice keyboard. I use it every day, as you can see back there. This one here looks really nice as well because it's also a full-size keyboard. I'm a full-size keyboard person. Some people are not. So having a numpad is actually critical for me. We'll see if this one is able to supplant that one. It might. I mean, if the quality is as high as that, we'll see. It's got a little defending thing there. We'll take this out and set it to the side. Okay, so let's see what we get for connectors. We get some extra keycaps there. I guess that's for Mac. Yep, so Options Command. So that's for Mac if you're a Mac user. I'm a Windows user. We have our keycap puller, key switch puller. This is an intense connector. USB-C, USB-A, USB-C. This is a really intense looking thing. It's like, that's actual metal. That's not plastic. That's like hard metal. And then a nice thick cable. That's pretty cool. You don't need it, but you can certainly connect it. It's really cool. Very nice. Look at that. So they have a few different colors. I can put them up on the screen. We can have a look at them. This is the gray one, obviously gray and burgundy. Kind of nice, kind of like a dark gray. Yeah, so let's have a quick look at the structure. So there's a kind of a curve to it, which is neat. So it does have a little bit of a wedge shape, but it's not going to be a massive wedge shape. Some keyboards have huge wedge shapes. Some do not. All right. Get the feet there. On the bottom there we get flat. 1, 2. Yeah, and they're rubberized, so you get 3 levels basically. Very nice. On the back there you get your USB-C. Okay. Back here we have this little, there we go, the little USB dongle. Yeah, so you can see that there. There is also the USB-C you can connect directly to your computer. There is an optional smart screen, depending on the model you get. You can see that there. It would just be plugged in there into the USB-C, and it would give you some stats, and you can customize it in that too. This model doesn't have it, but it is an option. You just probably pay a little bit more for it. That's cool. So that hooks in there. I'm going to go with 2.4 gigahertz, but it also has Bluetooth and wired. Obviously, it has wired. See that there. Power on, power off. Mac, Windows, depending on what you use. That's actually very useful, so you can switch back and forth. We get our knob here with a nice little, very nice click. Thing there. The actual keycaps themselves look nice. You can see that there. They have a nice dark gray printing, and this burgundy doesn't have crazy contrast, which is nice. It has a little bit of a muted look to it. Some people like, I mean, super contrasted keyboards. Some people like muted keyboards. It's all your preference, right? Looks pretty nice, but the printing quality looks really good too. Epomaker, I just find, generally has good printing quality. Let's pop off a keycap. So that's the keycap there. Right, nice printing on it. Nice plastic, nice quality plastic. Looks good. Keycap here. It's the so this model here came with, I guess it's called Westeria switch. It's a non-tactile linear switch, and it's just a standard 2-prong. You can see that there. LED on the bottom. And like I said, it's a standard full-size keyboard realistically. So you get all your functions up there, page up, page down, delete. There's are slightly larger keyboards with a little bit more stuff up here, but I'd still consider this pretty much a full-size keyboard. You have your separated directions there, full number pad, which is important for me. I mean, I actually have an Epomaker numpad separate thing. The actual shape of the keycap you can see is kind of like almost like an older terminal style keyboard. It definitely has a retro vibe to it. It's versus like a modern keyboard. This has more of a retro kind of look to it, kind of like what you'd get on like an older Commodore or like a Dragon or something like that. Okay, so now let's get this plugged in. So we're going to go dongle. I typically use 2.4 gigahertz, just my style. You can obviously wire it up. There's lots of different options you can go with, so that's good. That's plugged in over here on the laptop. We'll go Windows, obviously, on. Oop, and the RGB sets in. We'll look at the RGB in a sec. Let's make sure it's working. I think I need to switch to 2.4 gigahertz though. How do you do that? Is it a switch or is it a hotkey? So function R is for apparently 2.4 gigahertz. Just leave a little bit of light on the left there so it's not totally dark in here. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the RGB here. I'm actually kick it up just so you guys can get a better angle. I don't normally use a keyboard at such an aggressive angle, but I want you guys to be able to see the RGB. I'm going to leave a little bit of lighting on so you can see it. That's looking good. All right. Definitely like a dark contrast to the keyboard with the RGB behind, so I'll have to find a color that I like. So function up, function down obviously is brightness. And off, all the way up there. What else do we have here? Brightness. The speed, right, you can slow it down so the wave is very slow. Speed it up so the wave is fast. Leave it kind of in the middle, I guess, there. Deletes up here. That's like a radiate out kind of thing. What else we got here? That's just a randomizer kind of thing. This is going to do like a snake centipede throughout the whole keyboard. That's cool. It's probably another typing one. Yeah, it's one where it kind of delays after you type. Falling thing, rainbow thing, another rainbow thing. You can do page up, page up will give you, to toggle monochrome, so I guess that's just like single color, right? Oh, that gets rid of the rainbow, that's what that means. So we can still go through and do the different effects, right? Like that's rainbow, and then you can say, well, I want monocolor, I guess. So now it's red and flashing the rainbow for now. Okay, cool, that looks good. Okay, let's test this. So this is, you know, volume up, volume down. Absolutely no kind of grittiness or like metallic twang to it. It feels very nice. And the actual sound of the keyboard is really nice. Obviously, if you're buying a mechanical keyboard, you're going to want a nice sound to it. So yeah, it does feel really, really nice. The gray and the burgundy is very muted. It would be something that, you know, if you're not looking for some crazy, outlandish, you know, multiple color kind of thing, this would be kind of the complete opposite. It still is a very nice looking keyboard. Stands out for sure. Definitely does stand out, but it's not going to be like, you know, bold colors kind of stand out. Now they have multiple different options of this. Some of them are, you know, a little bit lighter, different options there. Pick the one that you want, but I think that, you know, the actual feeling of the key switches is really nice. I like this key switch itself, and the keyboard itself feels really nice. And it's nice and sturdy too, right? It's plastic, but nice sturdy. Like you'd have to basically throw it against a wall to break it. Like it's very sturdy actually, to be honest. I find these Epomaker keyboards are really sturdy. So that's quite nice actually there. So yeah, I guess that's that realistically. The RT100, you know, this is a not hyper expensive option if you want to get into a nice mechanical keyboard. You want to have, you want to get into a nice mechanical keyboard here. You want to be able to have hot swappable switches here. You know, you can pick the ones that you want from them. So I'll put some links in the video description down below. I'll put the links to their website specifically, which won't be affiliated, it'll just be direct. I'll also put links to Amazon, which if I can find this on Amazon, they would be affiliated through Amazon specifically. And then, you know, that would actually give me a little bit of a kickback, not from Epomaker, but from Amazon. And it really helps me with my channel because I buy most stuff. Yeah, I just like these. I just generally like the, like, press to backspace. And a little backspace button there. Press to confirm. I don't know, it just has like a charming old school vibe to it. Like,